different for you. Even when there's nothing, you always make up something.
Think again. You want money or your daughter? You will never see this much amount in your entire life. Offer closes soon. Man with black suit said, pointing at the bag with millions of money. No, no, please don't accept it. Dad, please, I'm begging you. Don't ruin my life. You are begging your father, whose eyes glued to the money bag as he desired to have them. What do you say, Mr. Choi? Do you want it or do you want to keep your daughter with you? He again asked you to trigger, or you can say tempt your father with that money. No, no, I don't want to be sold to that old man. Please don't spoil my life. Mom needs me. If you want only money, I will work hard and will pay you. Please don't agree with this man. Tears were flowing continuously as he scared off Mr. Choi. I'm agreeing. I want this money. He quickly grabbed the bag, making your heart drop. You felt like your world was collapsed. Good decision. Now you are an intelligent man. You have chosen wisely. Then we'll take your daughter with us. He got up and fixed his blazer's middle button. I'm sorry, Van. You have to do this. I will never get this much amount in my life, so please agree with him. With this money, I will show your paralyzed mother to the best doctor. If you wanted to see your mother healthy, then go with them. He locked you with a weak point as you don't have choice. Mom, you looked at your mother, who was in a wheelchair, already looking at you with tears flowing on her cheeks as if she was saying you do not agree with your father. As she was paralyzed, she was nodding her head slowly as no. You stepped near her and kneeled down and took her hands into yours and said, wiping off her tears, Mom, I don't like to go, but father told me he will provide you the best treatment. For that, I have to agree with him. I'm sorry. Don't worry about me. As long as you are happy, I'm also happy. I hope you will walk like before. You kissed on her forehead and got up. Let's go. Dad, take care of my mother. I hope you would not neglect her after this. She doesn't have anyone, so please take care of her. Mister, let's go. That's good. Else your family should be facing bad consequences for rejecting my boss. Boys, follow her to the car. I will come in a while. You went outside with the guards he bring there. Listen, Choi, I have settled the amount. Now she is ours. You don't have a chance to get her back. If you try to do such kind of issue, you have to pay double the amount. So better seize your mouth. Goodbye, he said and left, leaving your father, who was so happy after seeing that much amount. Later, you reach the mansion to where they brought you. That black suit man bring you to the bedroom where his boss was enjoying his time. Boss, she's here. You saw a man who was in blue suit stood in front of his room window, back facing you. He sipped his wine and turned back. Wow, she's so pretty from near. He again sipped wine, looking at you with a full eyes, making you feel uncomfortable. Then he stepped closer to you and observed you from back to front and tip to toe. Perfect features you got. You know why I buy you? I want you one. No, no, every night. You felt disgusted by his words, by his looks, by his behavior. Still you bear him for your mother. Behan, you can leave now. He left, leaving you alone with that man. Don't you feel ashamed to talk like this? I'm your daughter's age. How can you think like that to do with someone who is the age of your daughter? And do you think I would accept it? Never, you said loudly, making him chuckle at you. For your information, I don't have a daughter. You came here by your own. If you don't want to be with me, you can leave now. But what about your mother's operation? Could you manage those expenses? You stood silent as you could not do anything for your mother except obeying him. No, right? So now you don't have other options. Be a good girl and listen to me. Now go to sleep. From tomorrow, you are my personal secretary and also my personal girl. He smirked at you and left the room. God, why did you put me in this situation? Appa, if you're alive, we would not have to face this. Choi dad sold me to this 60-year-old man. What can I do now? I don't have a proper job to take care of my mother. Appa, I really don't like to live like this. You cried hardly, standing on your knees. That whole night you spent remembering your late father, as he died when you were 5 years old. Later, your mother married Choi. Since then, she has only been feeding you and your stepfather. Choi is a drinker and always depends on your mother. One day, she got hit by a car and paralyzed. From then, you took her responsibility. Next day morning, you woke up as maid came to wake you. Ma'am, sir sent you this dress and told you to wear and come downstairs quickly. What's your sir's name? You asked as soon as you woke up, even if you didn't know why you asked. John Minchell, she said, and left you. Were scared after hearing the name John, as you remembered someone with that name. John? She said John. No, no, he should not be. Ryan, cool. There are many people with John. Don't get scared. You sighed deeply and got off the bed. You came downstairs wearing the dress Mr. John sent. Wow, you are looking so beautiful. By the way, what's your name? Ryan. You are said in an irritating tone. Nice name. Now go and prepare some coffee and bring it to me. Listen, you have to do everything I say because your mother is in my hand now. So go. You control your anger and left to the kitchen. Meanwhile, his son entered the house, who was returned from abroad after getting experience in the business world. Good morning, Dad. Hey, Jungkook, I was waiting to see you. Come. He quickly went to his dad and gave a side hug, sitting on the couch. How are you? Everything went well? They both talked about business. Within a few minutes, you came there with a coffee cup. Sir, your coffee, you said, looking down, but Jungkook thought something. I heard this voice somewhere. He looked at you and stood up as he was shocked to see you there. Ah, Jungkook, she is Ryan, my new secretary. Ryan, she is my son Jungkook. Oh, your secretary? Hello, Miss Ryan. He greeted you, making his hi, Jungkook, sir. You stuttered with fear after seeing his angry face. As you handed the coffee to his father, he drank it and praised you. Dad, can I take her to my room? I mean, for helping me with my luggage. Your secretary can be mine also, right? He asked his father without breaking eye contact with you. Sure, son. Why and help him and come to me fast. We have to leave for office. You felt disgusted again by seeing his father's gaze, which was looking at you with a bad desire. After coming upstairs, Jungkook dragged you inside his room by your wrist. As you said, you will leave from there after putting the luggage in front of his room door. Jungkook, leave me. What are you doing here? Why did you come in front of me again? It wasn't enough what you had done to me in the past. He was yelling at you, gripping your wrist tightly while his face turned red. Jungkook, leave my hand, please. Slowly tears came out of your eyes as he saw them. He left your hand and stepped back. Sorry, tell me, why did you come now? Do you want to torture me or else do you want money? His last sentence made you raise your voice over him. Jungkook, stop it. What do you think to question me? We are already over 3 years back and I don't want money. I'm not a person to torture someone for money. I have my values and ethics. You yelled at him. Really? You are talking about ethics and values? This is a great joke. After what you had done, also want me to believe you? You know you are a gold digger. You don't want love. You want only money. That's why you went to Daniel that day. What you saw, what you heard, everything is not true. There are many hidden truths. I don't wanna argue with kind of your person. I have to do my job. You walked out of his room with a broken heart. How can you forget everything so easily, Vian? I loved you like my life, but you betrayed me for money. I wanted to take revenge on you, but I don't know what is stopping me. When you are in front of me, I am forgetting everything. He shedded tears and went to the bathroom. As days passed, Jungkook's father started misbehaving with you, but you somehow escaping from him. Even Jungkook was also angry with you because of the past. As Mr. John cased you in the name of your mother, you are burying him. As Jungkook started taking charges of office, his company saw many profits. Sales also increased. They are working for more clients than before. One fine day, conference was going on with the USA-based clients as they finished the project successfully. You sat between Jungkook and his father while the conference was going on. Impressive. We never see this much profit. I think we made a good decision for tying up with your company, Mr. John. It's all because of my son Jungkook. This credit goes to him. With his skills, we are able to complete your project. Isn't it, Jungkook? He said, smiling at his son by putting his hand on your thigh under the table. Take your hand back. You whispered seriously to him, but he's still doing the same without bothering about you. As Mr. John, we have used the latest technology. You can launch this product in the market without any doubt. You were trying to remove his hand, but he's still moving his hand on your thigh. Then Jungkook noticed you are feeling uncomfortable and peeked behind the table and saw his father touch your thigh. Ryan, can you please sit in my chair? I'm not feeling comfortable here. Quickly his father removed his hand as he saw you exchanging your seat with Jungkook. You felt relief after Jungkook saved you from his pervert father. Later the conference over, you, Jungkook and his father went to Jungkook's cabin. Everything went well. I'm so happy about this project, Dad. What do you say? I'm proud of you, my son. Okay, I have another meeting. We'll talk to you at home. Wine, let's go. You both left. What's happening with Dad? Did he purposely touch her or an accident? He was thinking about it deeply, throwing his head to the chair backrest. He remembered the scene, your sad face, but still he didn't get clarity. Later he got up and was left his cabin to go out from the company. While walking in the office hallway, he heard something which he couldn't from the staff members. Hey Liam, did you see the young secretary with our chairman? Isn't she beautiful? Yeah, she's so hot. That's why our chairman bought her with a big amount of money. But isn't she his secretary? For the world, she's his secretary. For him, she's his. He gave her $1 million. That's why she is with him. Now it makes sense. These kind of girls won't have values. They will do anything for money. Just because he gave money, she is ready to sleep with him. Lucky man. Hearing their words, Jungkook's blood boiled. He gave them a death glare to stop their nonsense and left from there. Later that evening, you came to Jungkook's room with coffee as he told you to bring. Excuse me, sir. You knocked on the door. Oh, Ryan, come in. You entered and stood in front of him. Keep that coffee cup on the table and sit here. He pointed at the couch which was in front of him. No thanks. I have so much work to do. You were about to leave, but he blocked you, extending his hand forward. Will you stay here if I give you money? What? What do you mean? You are shocked. Didn't you understand? You proved it, Ryan. You really gold digger, but I don't know why you changed like this. I really love you, but this money taking thing, tell me, do you really take money from my father? He got in about it, but what can I do now? Again, he will misunderstand me. Speak out, Ryan. Did you take money from my father too? Ah, I'm feeling disgusted to say that. Yes, I have taken. I will go with the man who gives money. No, you are satisfied. Just don't interrupt my life. You don't have any rights to question me. We are already over, Jungkook, over. You said in a loud tone and was walked few steps to go out. Asking about what right I have? You have my heart, Ryan. I'm still in love with you, but you are always deceiving me. You are not the girl I know. That day I saw you with Daniel, I thought of removing you from my heart, but later I understood it's not possible for me like you. I'm sorry, Jungkook. I had to do this for my mother. She only has me. She needs me. You dropped tears, closing your eyes, and left him broken. Days were passing, you and Jungkook barely seen in the house. Most of the times he will be in his room or he will be at the office. He doesn't even dare to ask about his father because he was feeling shameful about his father's deeds. Jungkook was feeling like hell to leave there, but he has no choice as he promised his late mother that he would be with his father all the time. One day, Jungkook was about to get into his car in a parking lot as he finished the meeting with the client in a restaurant. Hey, Jungkook, wait. He heard and turned at the voice and noticed the person who was running to him. Daniel? Hi, Jungkook. When did you come from abroad? What do you want? I think we had already ended our friendship, isn't it? He was looking at him seriously. Jungkook, I want to say the truth about Ryan. Actually, Ryan came to my room for money to treat her mother. But our friend Lucy cooked a story and spread rumors to break your relationship with Ryan. She even threatened me to lie to you. What are you saying? Lucy did it? I can't believe. Are you saying the truth? How can I believe you? Read this message from Lucy. She sent me to send you, but you have already moved to the United States by that time. I'm sorry, Jungkook, for breaking your relationship with Ryan. I did it because I loved you, but later I got to know how deeply you're loving Ryan. I feel your pain when my brother lost his love. Like me, his friend did the same to him. Then I realized. So to say the truth, I came to your house, but you already moved. As I don't have courage, I'm telling you through Daniel. Jungkook started feeling bad for his love. He even got angry on Lucy. Where is she now? I'm getting angry on her. Jungkook, calm down. She died in an accident year back. Now please go to Ryan. She needs you. Died? Okay, easy, easy. Okay, thanks for this, Daniel, and I'm sorry for punching you that day. I will meet you again. He quickly got into his car and drove off to his house. He was thinking about you while driving the car. Why didn't Ryan say anything? Why she lied about Daniel? I asked her many times. Still she said she went to him for money. Ah, Ryan, why did you hide everything? I made a mistake, and about that something is off. Ryan, where are you? Where are you, Ryan? He was searching for you, but you didn't show up downstairs. As he heard a loud sound from upstairs, he quickly ran to there. Mr. John, stay away from me. Don't come near me. I will hit you with this stand. You got fresh up and was getting ready by standing in front of the mirror. Then you saw Mr. John near the room door. His looks told you he came with dirty intention. Then Jungkook came there and saw his father trying to force you. Dad! As soon as you hear his voice, you ran to him, and his father were also shocked to see him there. Jungkook, Ryan, what's happening? Why did you lie to me? Are you hiding anything? Like you hid about Daniel? Tell me, did you really take money from my father? As you couldn't bear the pain anymore, you said everything to him about what his father did and what kind of man he is. Dad, shame on you. I can't believe you are this kind of man. I should have contained the day employees talk about you. It was my mistake. Why did you hide this? I'm sorry, Jungkook. He threatened me if I say this, he will kill my mother. That's why I hid. And about Daniel, I did not want to trouble you with my problem because you had been dealing with your mother's death, and I also knew Lucy loves you. With all this, I thought I would be a burden. If I lied to you, then you will accept Lucy. You both were crying, looking at each other. Then he said, keeping your face, Ryan, you would never be a burden to me. Because I'm loving you, Ryan. It's my responsibility to be with you in every tough time. I am also sorry for everything. Oh, it means you already knew each other. On this occasion, I'm saying, Jungkook, you are not my real son. You are the son of my brother. I raised you after their death. But now you are bad mouthing me? Listen, from today you are not my son. If you want to be my son, then leave her to me, else leave my house. Thank God, I'm relieved now. I don't have to grieve for my entire life that I'm born as your son, who is a pervert. Listen, I don't want to be your son, your wealth, anything. I just have my wine, that's all I want. We'll return you the money and also have a nice life at jail. Goodbye, Mr. John. You both left his mansion. Later, Mr. John went to jail and lost everything he built. Society banned him. You both worked hard and was able to provide treatment to your mother. Because of your stupid fears, we lost 3 years of our life. He said, pouting, don't worry, I will give you more memories than those 3 years. I'm happy that we are together again. Love you, Ryan. Never leave me again. You stood holding the bridge railing. As his hands around your waist, you turned your head back and both went to a deep kiss, which you missed in